It's Powerback time on the Gutsy Podcast. Each episode brings you 5 minutes of condensed inspiration to reclaim the courage and momentum you've unintentionally given away. You've got big things to do, so let's get your power back. Hello, my beautiful friend. Welcome to this week's Powerback episode. Earlier this week, we spent some energetic time together. Oh, absolute magic, peaceful, grounded, such an important reminder that you have so much power inside of you. You have the ability to slow things down. You have the ability to get more grounded and stable underneath your feet. And that's what leads us together today, to undoing the hustle, that grind and the quickness and the hurry and the I have tos. And you know my favorite, the shoulds. When you're all over the place and you've got 1,000 things going on, everything's on fire, and you're playing a professional game of whack-a-mole, it's no wonder that you're tired. It's no wonder that you feel like you haven't accomplished anything. It's no freaking wonder. You wonder, why am I working so much and not getting ahead, not moving forward, not seeing the results that I know that I could be having? What I've learned is this. If you do not take control of grounding your energy, building a mindful practice into being centered and grounded and practical from within, all of that stuff will continue to overturn you every day, every month, and every year. When you're operating your business out of a space of have to, rushing, and forcing, your energy and your body is like, look, I don't know what they've got going on, but I can't function right now. I can't add in value here, so you're just going to have to do that thing. And what I would love to encourage you to do is to recognize this before your body makes you recognize it. Because your body can only go on for so long in this incredible state of hustle and grind. It tries to give you cues along the way. It gives you a little whisper and a little tap on the shoulder, and it kind of nudges you on your side, and then it runs into you, and then it screams in your face, and then, if you're still not listening, look, that bitch will push you down. It can manifest into a terrible flu, or you can't get out of bed for 3 days because you're just so exhausted because now you're in burnout. I mean, I am not a medical person by any means, but I can tell you from human experience that your body will eventually make you listen. And that's why these energetic practices, like the tapping exercise that we did earlier this week, is so foundational. It's beautiful, and it allows you to work and make decisions from an aligned space. So let's undo that hustle. Let's undo the need to force yourself to do shit every hour of every single day. Do you love taking those quizzes? You know which ones I'm talking about, the ones that tell you which Disney princess you are and what your name reveals about you. What if I told you that I could pinpoint exactly where you are unintentionally giving away your power in your business? This is what I like to call a power leak. Think of it like having the heat blaring in the middle of winter, but the back window has a crack in it and all of the cold air is coming in. Guess where all your energy's going? Out the back window. The same goes for your power leak. These spaces, your mind, time, voice, presence, or money, are your biggest opportunity for growth. If you're ready to learn where you are unintentionally giving away your power, go to lauraora.com and take the free Power Leak quiz. 11 questions, less than 5 minutes, and a whole lot of self-discovery and opportunities await. What if, hear me out, seriously, if you took one tiny step today to come home to yourself? That might be something as simple as drinking your cup of coffee or your cup of tea alone on your front porch for 10 minutes. That could be something as simple as choosing to not open your phone the second that you wake up. That could be something as small as not opening your email first thing and instead doing something that you need to accomplish today first. That could be as simple as saying, no, thank you. And honestly, it could be as simple as saying, I'm really tired today, so I'm just going to stay in bed. These have to be conscious decisions, though. Look, if you are tired and exhausted and you are tired of working your face off and not feeling like you're getting anywhere, the only thing that is going to change that feeling is you. This is where the tough love comes into play, my friend. And I know you're like, I have all these responsibilities and I have all this stuff to do and people are counting on me and all blah, insert whatever the reason is. But if you don't take care of you, you cannot do those other things. I know you've heard that before, but maybe today this will get in your brain just a little bit differently. Undoing the hustle does not have to equate in you changing every single thing in your life. Unless, of course, that's what you're drawn to, and then have at it. I mean, people do that. But most of the big change happens with small change. And that's why I'm recommending today to choose one way to take your power back, one way to slow down. Maybe you're incorporating that tapping exercise and you go back and listen to that for 5 minutes once a day. Or perhaps you're choosing to add a smoothie into your lunch every day. These are small changes that add up to such big, big shifts. Look, this shit doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It takes practice. That's why so much wellness is called a practice. But the goal here is to recognize. Really think out and maybe even write out, how are you feeling today? What are you tired of? Or maybe you just write, I'm tired. This is your reminder that if you don't make a shift, no one is coming to do that for you. So what if you start with something small? Make a list of a few things that you're willing to try. To say, you know what? I don't want to feel like shit anymore, and so I'm willing to try something new. I'm willing to shift one habit. I'm willing to change the way that I do one thing. And commit to it for a week. Start to notice how you feel after a few days. Really, truly recognize, how is this making an impact in my life? And after you've started to build a new healthy habit, perhaps you incorporate another one. See, I think that that's some of the most discouraging shit out there is like, oh, to make this health change or this mental change or this change in my business, I have to flip the whole fucking table over. Look, that table wasn't built in one big ass piece. So maybe instead of being aggressive about it, we could be more gentle. We could be softer and say, you know what? What if I just pull out this drawer instead? And then maybe next week I pull out a different drawer. And eventually I've taken all of the pieces to that desk and I've built something new. Something that serves me better, that I feel good utilizing. And I'm not really thinking about it anymore. Remember that if something is coming up and it's coming up on a regular basis, it's ready to be recognized and released. I would love to hear what tiny shift you're ready to commit to. And maybe it's a bigger one. That's okay too. But tell me what shift you are ready to commit to. I love hearing from you. I love knowing your experience. And we have these conversations together inside the Gutsy Collective. So I challenge you. Go sign up for a 14-day free trial and leave a note. Tell me what shift you have committed to this week and let us celebrate you. Let us support you. And most of all, you don't have to build your empire alone. This is the power of community. You get to build this thing and be around like-minded people that are helping to hold you accountable and are ready to celebrate the shiznit out of you. So go to lauraora.com. Sign up for the Gutsy Collective, and I will see you on the inside. This month is all about energy healing, and I am fucking here for this. Next week's episode, number 128, is about somatic dancing and healing. If you're not familiar with the concept of somatic healing, it's movement. It is literally getting up and moving your body and allowing that energy to come up and go out and freeing yourself. Gosh. When is the last time that you felt free within yourself? If you're ready to turn up some tunes and move your body, come back for next week's episode number 128 about somatic dancing and healing with Shannon McAllister. Come get social with me. I play the most on TikTok and Instagram. I am at that Laura Ora, and as always, until I see you next time, stay gutsy.